driving, so I'm not gonna look at you, but I just had a chiropractor appointment and now I'm going to pick up my medication. I always going to the pharmacy. It's my favorite part of the day for sure. I wish I was the type of person that enjoyed running errands. I know that there are people in the world that enjoy it, that like going and running errands and getting things done. I truly despise it. It is not my favorite thing in the world to do. It's not that I hate the act of doing the chore, whether that be like grocery shopping or taking something to the post office or going to pick up medication, you know, whatever the task may be. It's the time that it takes, the drive there, the getting ready to go. If I'm taking the kids, like getting all their stuff ready and making sure I have everything they need when we go somewhere, waiting in lines while you're there, that is probably my least favorite part of the whole situation. There's just so much you can do with that time. So even if, you know, something like dropping something off at the post office or picking something up at the store, the actual task of doing the errand only takes a couple of minutes. Somehow it always ends up taking like a half an hour to an hour of my day. But I'm curious, people who enjoy running errands, what is it about it that you like? Tell me, because maybe I can take some advice from you and figure out a way to make it something that could be more enjoyable for me. I don't know. How do I not be panicked about wasting the time that it takes to do the errand? Like, I'm always just so anxious about like what I could have done with all that time. Help me. How do I make this something that I enjoy? Or is this just something people don't enjoy? I don't know. Okay, time to go get my medication. I'm so excited for this. It will be so fun. Okay, I got my medication without any problems, which is shocking because usually there's issues when I try to pick up my medication. Anyway, I'm gonna show you my girl dinner right now. I realized I haven't eaten, which is stupid and irresponsible, and I'm starving. So I got myself some dried mango, Cheetos for health, and a blue Gatorade. That's what I'm eating right now for lunch. Oh, why does this mango smell like a foot? But it tastes delicious. Okay, back home to the chaos with my children. Goodbye. Oh my.
You see? Look, I swing down here.
Oh good, do they like it in here?
What? I'm going to the swing with them. Move, please.
Do you want me to?
Chicken. Yes, I move. The chicken is less than to me. When I say move, please.
What?
You know I'm being big for the swing.
You're getting very big for that swing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm being like a grown-up like you.
I know, you're getting so big. How did you get so big?
Eat my food.
Oh, that's how?
Chickens are running away from us. I can take it. That's normal. I spit out in the sink.
Why'd you spit in the sink?
So hair could get out.
There's hair in your mouth?
Yeah, and when I did the next one, I did this.
Oh.
When there's hair in my mouth, it's usually stinky in there.
Stinky?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello everybody, it's a new day, and it's been a very busy day that I haven't filmed anything. We had a music class this morning with the kids. They loved it. It was super fun. And now we're having a play date with a bunch of kids at my friend's house. There's a bunch of boys here playing with Wesley. So they're older kids, so Wesley feels super cool because he's hanging out with the older boys. Same with Maisie. She's playing with a bunch of like 9 and 10-year-old girls. They're gonna put on a play, and it's very cute. So the girls are apparently gonna put on a production of Beauty and the Beast, and so they made a rose. I think this is so creative. I live. This is so good. Maisie drew Maisie and me, and she's holding an ice cream cone, and that's my ice cream cone. And these are two kitties. This one is Daisy. What's the big one?
Maybe Gus.
Maybe Gus? I love that. Hello everyone. I've done a horrible job vlogging anything today, but I've just been with so many incredible kids hanging out and playing and having so much fun, and now it's nighttime and I'm realizing I didn't film anything. I'm looking for some pajamas for my kiddos because it's almost bath time and then it will be bedtime. I'm so excited because I'm working on a surprise for Maisie and I have to show it to you guys. It's a crafty surprise. Stop screaming at me. I'm gonna tell you more about it when I'm not running around the house looking for pajamas. I'd rather be seated and fully explain the situation because I'm very excited about this surprise. Okay, let's talk about what I'm making for Maisie that I'm so excited about. Of course, Daisy heard that I'm filming and had to come running. Daisy, no, not Daisy, that's my cat. My daughter, her name is Maisie. You know what, I'm gonna talk about that because people have brought up the fact that I have a cat with a name that is very similar to my daughter's name. Like that has been a topic of discussion quite a few times in the comments because I've got my little Daisy May and I have Maisie Joe. Their names are very similar. To me, it makes sense. They're two names that I obviously like a lot, so I named them similar things. But I honestly think if I didn't have Daisy the cat, it is likely that my daughter's name would have ended up being Daisy May, because I love the name Daisy May. I think it's so cute, which is why I named my cat Daisy May, because it's a cute freaking name. But then when we had Maisie, her name actually was not going to be Maisie. We had a few different names that we love, but the top contender was Alice. It was a family name and we just thought it was so cute. And then when I had Maisie, she didn't seem like an Alice. And when we were trying to figure out what to name her, Maisie just fit her personality. I can't explain it. Even though she's only like 3.5 pounds at that point in the hospital, a little under 4 pounds, I guess, her personality just screamed Maisie to us. She just seemed like a Maisie. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about her name. I'm here to talk about the surprise I'm working on for her. So a long time ago, you might remember there was a vlog where I randomly made like a fairy garden house. Well, that fairy house has been in our backyard, and every once in a while Maisie would put flowers at that fairy house and hope that a fairy would come and bring her a surprise. Fairy has brought little gems. Today she brought these little rose quartz hearts. So, you know, she brings little things like that, beads, pretty rocks. So Maisie will put flowers and stuffies and treats and hope that the fairy comes and visits and brings her a surprise. Originally, the fairy would only come once like a month, and then it was coming maybe once a week, and now it's coming every freaking day, guys. This fairy's coming every day. And the reason it started coming every day is because when the fairy house was outside, we often just forgot that it existed, and sometimes when we were playing in the backyard, Maisie would remember and put flowers out for the fairy. Well, there was one day recently, Maisie was gifted a family heirloom, and it was these cute little dollhouse, like wicker chairs and a little wicker table. But it's been in our family for a very long time, so it wasn't something that I wanted outside, but she saw it and was like instantly wanting to put it at the fairy house. So we moved the fairy house inside, and every day Maisie is obsessed with this freaking fairy house. She talks about the fairies, she talks about the fairy house all day long. She is obsessed. And we've all just gotten so into it, somehow the fairy has come every day. Now that needs to slow down, and it's going to. But I've been working on a new fairy house because the other one is falling apart. I took pieces of this poster board and I cut it up into the shape of a little house. And I'm not done yet. Obviously I have to make the roof and whatever, but I wanted her to be able to play with it because she loves playing dollhouse and she loves stuff like that. Obviously it's not done. I'm gonna cover the whole thing in like sticks and moss and leaves and flowers and whatnot. I just painted it brown so far and I put the door on. It's actually this like wood slice that I used to make ornaments a couple years ago. I had an extra one, so I just used that. And then this is a brown paper bag that I just twisted into like a rope shape and then glued some like fake moss to it so it looks earthy or whatever. This is the door to go inside. And then I'm gonna just cover this all in like sticks and twigs and leaves and whatever. I've done one side with a bunch of rocks. Maybe I'll use leaves for like a little cute curtain, like a leaf curtain. I don't know. But I wanted her to be able to play inside of it. So what I did was the roof, I'm still working on, it's gonna be able to come off so you can take the roof off. And then on this side of the house is this little latch I made with Flynn's 3D printing pen. So I just did the shape of a lock with this, and look guys, it totally worked. You can, oh maybe it didn't work. You can unlock it like this and then it opens up, and I'm gonna put like a little bed in here and maybe a little table. I don't know, it's a mirror. What should I put inside? You tell me, I don't know what to put inside. So it can be a little fairy house that she can put in her little fairy garden land that the fairies can come and play in. But during the day when she wants to play, she can just open this up and open it all the way and she can set it out like this and she can play with the inside of it. How cute is that? I'm so excited. But I'm working on covering the entire outside tonight. That's my hope. My light just shut off. That's my cue to be done talking and go do bath time with my kids. But there's so many things I should be doing with my time right now. But instead, I'm just gonna glue together some sticks and trash to make a little fairy garden house for my daughter. And I'm very excited about it. Hello, I just showered and the kids have been bathed. I'm about to run and put them to bed. But Eric made chicken casserole as a surprise. And I'm so excited because I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna get myself a little bowl of this. I'm usually the one that makes this. I don't think he's ever made it before. We've made it together a couple of times, but I usually make this chicken casserole. So I'm excited to see how it tastes. Also, my recipe book is a hot mess, and this is technically, I guess, like my recipe for chicken casserole. I don't know how I managed to put this together because the recipes that I have in my recipe book are just complete chaos, and only I understand what I write in that book. Ooh, hot. This is my recipe book. I rarely cook anymore, but during the pandemic, I cooked a lot. Here's my tortilla recipe. It's been ripped out. What is this for? I don't even know what this recipe is for. But the way that I write out my recipes, this is for cinnamon bread, is the most concise, simple way. I don't like reading all of the fluff when I'm looking at recipes online. It confuses my brain and I have to reread it 800 times. So I put the ingredients simply put on top, and then at the bottom I make the directions as simple as possible. And I leave a lot of information out because it's stuff that I will remember. I don't even think this recipe's in this book. Where did he get the recipe? I'm gonna try to read it to you to see how bad the recipe was, but I don't even see it in here. I don't know, but this recipe book is a hot mess. He did a great job. It's extremely like dry, but that's not his fault, it's mine, because I know that I always add extra sour cream, mayo, milk, like I add a bunch of stuff because I like it to be more wet consistency, but it's still very good. He did a great job. So sweet of him. He's up there brushing their teeth right now so that I could, am I just showing you my entire butthole? He's brushing the kids' teeth right now so that I could have a bite of food, and then I'm gonna put them to bed. It's very late. The fairy house is not done, but it's done enough that I can put it out for the fairy to do some more work on it, and Macy can see it in the morning. And I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my God. This is what it looks like right now. I want to put more stuff all over the roof, so it's not done, but very cute. I love this rock wall. So fun and cute. And then this is the lock that I already showed you. Oh, this piece is coming off. That's not good. What I'm most excited about is the inside. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna put my light on just to make sure you guys can see the glory. So like I showed you, the roof comes off, and then we have this little lock over here. Unlock it, open it up. Hello, how cute is this? So this is the inside. I made a little cute swing out of these little flowers. Oh, there's a lot of hot glue on this. I got some random stuff in my backyard today, like this little, whatever the heck this is, and I made a little swing, and then I made this little table and chairs with little curtains that can open and shut. So like little petals, but you can slide them back and forth. And I thought about having these be removable so that she could move the chair and tables wherever she wants, but she would just lose them. So I glued them in. We have a little bed made of flowers, and the headboard is a seashell, like an abalone chunk. There's this little leaf that she can use as like the sheet or whatever. And then I thought it'd be cute to put pictures on the wall. So I made pictures of Maisie as a fairy and of Daisy as a fairy. I don't know if you can see these, but that's what those look like. And I put frames on them. So this is a seashell, this is a seashell, and this is twigs from my backyard. And there's so much more that I want to do to it, but I'm pretty proud of this. For making this from scratch with just like craft supplies I could find, and mostly stuff from my backyard and a styrofoam like poster board, I'm impressed with myself, okay? I'm gonna lock it shut. I'm gonna put it in the fairy garden house area, and I'm so excited. I hope she likes it. I think she's gonna love it. I'm very excited. All right, I'm gonna go set this out for the fairy and hope that the fairy comes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.